Ooh, welcome back everybody. We are about to continue into the depths of Ashina, which you can do by dropping down here, and we're going to drop all the way down there, but so that we don't kill ourselves, we're going to use some of these trees here as grapple points. Grapple up here, grapple across, jump, grapple down here, and now we can make it to land. Boop. Before we go any farther, make sure you have antidote powder equipped, because as you might guess, this entire pond is poison. If you've played any of the Dark Souls games, they love their poison pools, and just like in the Dark Souls games, they also slow you down. But if you constantly jump while you're going through the water, it makes it a little bit easier. Or it makes the poison build up less, let me put it that way. So let's go get these two items, because we want both of them. Ah. And then we'll continue back the way we came. You can use that grapple point if you want. And then, oop, hide. We have our first, I want to talk about this guy. The Ninja Monkey Sword Master. Do not be fooled, he is not like the other monkeys. He is extremely difficult and can hit very hard. But if you just take your time and study his movements, then you can kill him just as easily with deflections. And if you're smart, you can sneak up behind him. Let's not worry about the poison. And we get some yellow gunpowder. Hold square to loot. We continue on. Get this sugar. And come over to the right. Technically this is where we're heading, but there's some more items to get farther down the pool, including that spirit emblem up there. But I like to stop by here because there's a memorial mob that we want to talk to and an item. The reason I want to talk to this one specifically is because he sells the green mossy gourd. Just like the withered red gourd dissipates burn buildup, this gets rid of poison buildup, so it's very useful for where we are right now. He also sells antidote powder and yellow gunpowder. But we need 300 more sen, so let's sell 3 of these. Then we can buy this. So change out my antidote powder for the green mossy gourd. Actually, I'm gonna... Because when you buy one of these gourds, it has a maximum of 5 charges, but they only give it to you with 1. And since I'm not gonna be resting at an idol anytime soon, equip both. I guess I could, I think. Isn't there an idol right around here? Oh, no. I know where this is. Never mind. Okay. So with that, let's move on. We're gonna head this way. And we can grapple over to this side. But be careful, we have a difficult fight coming ahead of us. Involving, if you can see, there are 2 monkeys on the left side here, 2 monkeys on the right side here, and a monkey sword master in the middle. On top of all of that, there is a monkey with a rifle over here on this ledge on the other side where that item is. So, luckily these are just normal monkeys and can be taken down with shuriken, I believe. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get close enough. Yep, yes I can. Grapple up here, and you can lock on and kill him. And that just leaves this guy left. Can't lock on to the rifle monkey. So let's see here. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop down and see if I can get around him. I don't think you can, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to come around this way so that I don't pull the rifle monkey. And if I do pull the rifle monkey, then I will sprint over to the side here to take care of him real quick. He dies very easily, and then that just leaves me and the monkey master. So let's give that a try. Drop down, crouch down. And yeah, this will give me a chance to show, and I got seen by the rifle monkey, so let's do the things I said. Jump over here. Jump up here. Roll and slash to take care of him real quick. And then so that I have as much space as possible, I'm gonna jump back to this area. Run away. Let's also equip the firecracker, which I should have done earlier. Although I'm not sure the firecrackers stun the monkey. Yep, they do. Not very well, though. When you see him jump back like that, he's gonna do a 4-hit combo. This is a battle of posture. You don't want to... Oop, and he's got the low swing. Just take your time with them. Unlike the other monkeys, you don't want to be too aggressive. And just watch out for that low swing. Take hot shots when you can. Firecracker obviously helps. Just keep at him and eventually you'll get him. And get some yellow gunpowder. And a whopping 300 experience. And now we can get this scrap magnetite that's here. There's an item there. I think there's another one behind the wall. Equip my green mossy gourd. Or behind the rock, I mean, not the wall. Oh. Is there one back here? Nope. So don't come back here. Now we can go get the item by the rifle monkey, and it looks like he dropped an item himself. Ooh, sweet, some yellow gunpowder. We can get this Mibu Balloon of Soul if you wish. And now we can continue through the cave past the memorial mob. You can grapple back up here, I think, if you don't want to deal with all that poison again. Maybe. Nope, never mind. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's switch back over to the healing gourd. There's one thing I missed over here. Somewhere. Where the heck is it? There it is, behind this rock. I knew there was something in here. And it's something we desperately want. Fulminated mercury. It's the highest rarity of the gunpowder that we can find. There's only a limited number of them in any playthrough that you can find. There are some enemies that drop them, but the drop chance is extremely low. Okay, now we can continue on into a difficult area. Have your shuriken equipped. Come down this dark cave, and we spot an item. Before I grab it though, I need to talk about a new enemy. A wall ghost, is what I call them. There's one guarding this item. He will jump out of the wall. It's just the top half of his body will stick out from the wall and try to stab you with a spear. But it being a spear, you can Makiri counter it if you see it coming. They're hard to predict exactly where it will come from though, so I honestly find it easier most of the time to just grab and run. But I'm gonna give it a try on this first one. Yeah, see? And he can grab you as well. And we just died. Oh, we didn't die. Alright, take it easy. Let's heal up. This is why I like to just grab it and run. And this place is also filled with geckos. There are 3 down there that we can whirlwind slash. This is where we want to crouch down, because as you can see, we have another giant snake to contend with, as if one wasn't enough. Turns out there's been a second one this whole time. As you move forward, you should continually push the lock-on button to see if you can lock onto a gecko in the distance. And watch out for any attacks. So here's a gecko. There's one. There's one on the other side of that ridge here, which I can't reach. But we can crawl underneath here. There's another gecko. Pick up this fistful of ash. That gecko. Oop. Yep, and looks like there's some more geckos on the side here. So try to get them. Let's wait for the poison to die down. There's one above me that I'm not worried about. Don't worry about touching the snake. Ooh. Touching the snake. You can touch the snake all day. He won't bother you. We want to grapple up here. And we want to grab these items, but as you might imagine, they are well guarded by spirits. So heal up. Hup. Hup. Let's grab. Back away. Grab. Go forward. And grab. Now we can drop down here. And Now we want to go up the ledge exactly where this guy just came from. You can grapple back here and kill that gecko if you want, but I don't think there's any items over there, so... Just stick to the edge here so you don't get stabbed. Drop down and quickly run to this area. So that guy doesn't see you. If you can listen real carefully, you can hear a monkey. And we actually need to get to this shrine that the snake is protecting. If you gave the old woman by the Bodhisattva Valley sculptor's idol a piece of rice, then she hints at what we need to do here involving this monkey that you can hear. But what we want to do is crouch down and we're gonna leap, we're gonna drop down, and we're gonna jump over to where those spirit emblems are. There's a gap here, so try to jump and jump. Or you can ledge hang there. Keep crouched down, and here's a monkey cowering in fear. And there's a grapple point up there. So what we're going to do is, much like with the kite, we're going to use our puppeteer ninjutsu, which you need to make sure you have equipped, to mind control the monkey, who will go on a screaming rampage down the way here and draw the snake's attention, giving us the opportunity to grapple up and into the shrine. You have to do all of those things pretty quickly, though. Also, it's worth noting that the Puppeteer Ninjutsu takes 5 spirit emblems, so make sure you have that, otherwise you have to go back. So now. And we run. And then the snake guards our exit. That's okay. We can come in here and get the dried serpent viscera. The old lady mentioned a fresh fruit and a dried fruit, and now we have both. Turn around to pick up a Mibu Balloon of Soul, and look to the right up top for a grapple point. Circle around, drop down for some divine confetti, and then turn around and grapple up here. Jump and climb, and we reach Ashina Depths proper. And our first sculptor's idol of the area. Technically our second, because if you remember when we beat the Shichiman warrior in the last episode, and we discovered a shortcut to a sculptor's idol, but we didn't go any farther, well, that sculptor's idol is on the exact opposite end of this area. So let's rest up. I have enough for my next skill, which is great. Great because it increases posture damage on my deflections. What's next? Next, we're gonna save up for the Nightjar Slash, which costs 2. Hang on. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. And then let's start clearing this area a little bit. Start by coming up here to get this spirit emblem. Jump up here. climb up here and crouch down. Pick up this jar of oil and we can kill this cannoneer. And from here we have a good vantage point to where I can describe the room. There's another cannoneer pacing in a circle around this island. There's another cannoneer you can barely see in the middle of these platforms along this cliff face. The sculptor's idol that we got to after the Shichimin warrior is on the top of this cliff. And last but not least, way off in the distance in the corner there, is our next mini-boss, which is another Snake Eyes, very similar to the one we found in front of the gun fort, in front of that giant Buddha statue head that you might remember. Luckily, this enemy works roughly the same. She has a grab attack, she shoots, she swings. The only problem being it's impossible to kill these two cannoneers without drawing her attention, and it's difficult to fight her without drawing the attention of this particular cannoneer. Although now that I say that, I'm gonna give something a try. I wonder if I can lock onto this guy from here and use my finger whistle. See, that's what I thought. Being a cannoneer, they don't come looking, they just face in the same direction and then continue on their path. So, I personally think that the best way to accomplish this particular room is a little sloppy. We're gonna run in and we're gonna pull the mini-boss, but we're gonna try to kill the cannoneer down there really quickly, and then we're gonna sprint up these cliffs. We're gonna try our best not to get shot. Go ahead and equip the Blood Smoke Ninjutsu to help with this plan. And then we can grapple over behind him and stab. Oh, I forgot to do the Blood Smoke. Crap. Alright, well this guy sees us, so let's unlock. This is not working. Nope. Alright, we give up. I give up. God, this part is so difficult. I don't know the best way to do it. So the best way I think to tackle this room is to come down around here, grapple over to this person's hand, jump on down here, go ahead and get this item, grapple over here and crouch down. Get this black gunpowder, some scrap magnetite, and stick to the wall on the left. And we can sneak up behind the mini-boss. But it is so difficult to carry this fight out without pulling that cannoneer. And if you do, that makes things 10 times harder. But unfortunately, this is the only way I've figured out how to make it as easy as possible. So wait for the cannoneer to turn around, and then we can get a backstab on her, and then immediately start backing away into this area. Ow. Technically that's a grab I'm jumping over, but it seems to be working. Ah, that killed me. Ah. Ow. Ow. You want to dodge the slow shot that she does, because that will pierce your guard. Run and heal. Drawing the attention of the guy. The cannoneer. Ah! Alright, well, so I died and triggered my first cutscene involving the dragon rot and got the rot essence of the sculptor and a rot essence of the info broker. And the info on the dragon rot. So what this does is it decreases my unseen aid chance to 13%, and it makes 2 people very sick. When this happens, we need to go talk to Emma. And notice this guy is sounding different and postured different, positioned different. That's our info broker. So what we need to do is talk to Emma. Talk to her a couple of times. Then I believe you have to travel back to the dilapidated temple. Which I forgot there's a shortcut I could have used. I think we have to rest at the sculptor's idol. And Emma will appear taking a blood sample from the sculptor. And she asks you to get another blood sample. Which requires you to know who else has the rot essence. It's different every time, so you have to think about what NPC fits the description in the rot essence that's in your inventory. And collect a blood sample from them. Give the blood sample to Emma. Which you cannot do until you rest again. I believe that's going to make her go back to where she was. Yep. So let's go back to the... Go back to Lord Kuro's room. And then you can give the dragon rot blood sample. Which I believe... Okay, let's rest one more time. And she has progress on these called Dragon Rot Stagnation. And she gives you a Dragon's Blood Droplet and, more importantly, the Recovery Charm. Now, we can use the Dragon's Blood Droplets to restore anyone sick from Dragon Rot and to restore our Unseen Aid back to the maximum 30%. So you go to Dragon Rot Restoration at any Sculptor's Idol and say yes. You lose a Dragon's Blood Droplet, but we've got more to spare. And our Unseen Aid goes back to 30%. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can go back to the poison pool. Climb up and kill this guy again. Come back around, go ahead and equip the lilac umbrella, or any umbrella. That will make it easier to deflect her sniper shot, as I call it, the one where she steps back and takes a long time aiming. And then, if you block it with the umbrella, you can deflect it back at her with the projected force. So again, wait for the cannoneer to be walking away. Oh, you freaking kidding me. So climb back up here. Kill this guy. Loot. You can even jump up here if you really want. Then we can hiya. Have your umbrella equipped. That makes it easier to deflect her sniper shot, as I call it, which is where she takes a step back and then takes a long time aiming. And then you can deflect it back at her. Wait for the cannoneer to walk away, get the stealth blow, and then sprint back to this fog gate. We want to keep the fight here so that we don't pull the cannoneer. Pulled his attention. So now we really have to stay back here. Ah! It's okay. Alright. Sheesh. I always have trouble with this one. But we get a prayer bead. And now we can take care of these cannoneers. Make sure you stay back so he doesn't see you. Don't worry about the one over there. Just stay crouched down back here, and they won't notice you. And then what we can do is we can try to grapple up there. stay over here, he can't get to you. And just stay close to the wall so they don't see you. We can grapple right in front of them. And run. You want to jump in front of you, jump up here, ledge grab. Double jump up here, ledge grab. And we can get to the next sculptor's idol. And wait for the aggro to die down. And then drop. And now we can drop behind them. Alright, the area is finally clear. Now we can get that item. There's an item on the other side, an item over there, an item right there, an item in the hands over here, which we'll get to, and an item back there, and one way up on top of that Buddha statue, which we'll get to. But we want all of it. And then climb back up. So that you can grapple down onto this hand. And then make sure there's nothing back here. Yeah. Okay. So last two items we have to get to in a different way. Once you get rid of all of them, you can come to this cave behind Snake Eyes. And instead of dropping down here, we want to grapple up here. Keep looking up as you're walking. Because once we go through here, we can continue through, or if you look up to your left, there's a place you can double jump. So do that, and then wall jump up here. Oop. There we go. And now we're where that item was. And now we can reach the top of this Buddha statue. Well, maybe. To get a free prayer bead. Make sure you come back and rest at the sculptor's idol because we have a major boss coming up. So now, let's go ahead. I like to always take care of this guy because it's basically a free experience. And since I'm so close to leveling up and so close to a boss, I'm actually going to take a moment to kill that guy. I think I need 3 more times. Alright, so we got that done. So let's go back to where we were. You can also talk to this cannoneer if you want. Apparently a large ape broke his neck. which does not bode well for us. But again, we want to jump to the right, or to the left, excuse me. And this time we want to continue through this low cave. Keep sneaking, because on the other side of this rock is a monkey. Take care of him. And he was guarding some monkey boos. And then if you look down, ooh boy, you can see our old friend the guardian ape, still missing his head. This is our next major boss, which comes in 2 phases. Before I explain them all, let me tell you that you're gonna want to equip the spring-loaded firecracker. You can equip some Akko's sugar if you want, but more importantly, some pacifying agent. Because he has the exact same move set as he did in the previous Headless Ape fight. The first phase is going to be exactly as the second phase of the Guardian Ape fight back in Bodhisattva Valley. However, when you take away one of his health bars this time, he will cry out and summon a lady ape who comes to his aid. And this lady ape acts like a miniature version of the first phase of the guardian ape. So now, you basically have 2 enemies. One acts like phase 1 of the previous fight, and one acts as phase 2 of the previous fight, going on at the same time, and it becomes very, very hectic. But if you just relax, it's not too bad. You just hold down the dash button and keep sprinting around and keeping your distance from both of them and trying your best to separate them. And dash in, and we're going to try to take care of the lady ape first. Dash in, get a hit or 2 in, maybe a firecracker, and then dash out before the headless ape can hit you. We're going to continue to do that until we take care of the lady ape, and then we're back to just phase 2 of the guardian ape fight from earlier. Once we take care of that, we can finish him off for good. Also, do not forget to equip the loaded spear so that we can deal the massive posture damage to the headless ape. It's also a good idea to use an Akko's sugar during phase 2 if you want. But with all of that said, let's see if we can pull this off. Get a free hit in if you want. Block. Block. And then he's going to raise way up. Give him a block and a spear. Remember to do the spear twice. And then run when he puts his head back on his neck. And then run when he jumps in the air. And every time you block that, if you can deflect it, then you get a free hit in with the loaded spear. Raise up and deflect. And now the loaded spear ought to do it. So now unlock from him and switch over to the spring-loaded firecracker. And he'll cry out for the lady monkey. Again, she has the same moves as the guardian ape did back when he had his head. So just run around, try to get some hits in. Maybe use an Akko's sugar. keep running around. And then when they get away from each other, you can even use some firecrackers to help you along. Sometimes I'll jump up and do that. That didn't work. Ow. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Lost my lock on. Dang it, I keep losing my lock on. There we go. Alright, but we're getting close. Oh, that's some bull. I had her. But again, just be patient. And you can get her. And now we're back to the easy part of the game. Switch back to your loaded spear. Run away, run back, block, and spear, and whirlwind. And deflect, and spear, step forward and whirlwind. There we go. Now run. Jump. Oh, what? Deflect. Deflect. Aw. And then you can spear if you get that pulled off. And that'll do it. Make sure to do the shinobi execution. And we have vanquished him yet again. You get the memory of the headless ape, a prayer bead, 2 prayer beads, and you may notice his body twitching. If you walk up to him, now that you have the mortal blade, you can pull another death blow on him. And you can finally sever his immortality. Make sure you do that so we get the trophy. And you get the last ninjutsu technique for another trophy. This lets you imbue your blade with blood, causing it to have like twice the amount of reach and deal extra damage. So with all that done, let's heal up at the Guardian Idol. Enhance our physical attributes. Enhance our attack power. And acquire our next skill, I think, right? Yep. The Nightjar Slash. Next, I believe we're saving up for flowing water. So we need to save 3 up. And then we will tackle the last part of Ashina Depths when we return. Until then, stay safe.